Hi, everybody. Welcome to our show tonight. We're so glad that you're here. We're going to have a great night and learn a lot about shamanism. And so, first of all, I want to say hi, Andy.
Hey, Debbie.
And I wanted just a quick hello to our guests tonight. And this is Sabine Launius. Hi, Sabine.
Hi, Debbie. Hi, Andy.
Welcome, Sabine.
Thank you.
So we hope everybody's having a good evening. And so we always do a little bit what's new. So Andy, how are you and what's new?
Well, everything is going not as planned. So I think I need to do some more manifesting. And I'm talking more about more of my personal stuff, not the business end of things. So, whoops. I got snagged here on my cord. I'm busy with readings. I'm going to have a special. I have a special going now. It's a $55 YouTube recorded reading that I'm offering. Any of these, the funds that I'm using for this is going to be towards the trip to San Diego. So that's what I'm manifesting for. How about you?
Oh,
Debbie?
wow. That's great. I'm so excited. Well, let's put that up too on the Dead Talk and Psychic Fixes, okay? Make some kind of a Canva for me. Hi, Julie, and hi, Kathy. So let me know. I'm getting some kind of vibration, I hear. Do you guys hear it?
No.
I heard a voice, but I don't know where it came from.
Okay. Well, anyway, for me, everything's good. I've been really busy. I had a great reading this morning on the phone with somebody from the UK, and that was real eye-opening. It was wonderful, amazing. So that was fun. And mostly, like always, I came in at the last minute. I leave everything to poor Andy to set up. But I had a great day today, and I got a really neat shirt. You want to see my shirt?
Yes.
Can you see my shirt? Okay. Oh, let me see if I can get up. Okay, you guys, can you see this?
I want one. Isn't that awesome?
I got another one. I'll wear it one time too. I thought that was really cute. I love the Halloween stuff is out. Of course, I was over at C's, and here I am trying to watch my weight. I did lose 4 pounds, but
Yay!
I know. And I told the chick, I don't want the piece of candy. And so anyway, later I go, well, yeah, because I don't want it because it's all chocolate. I don't want it. So she saw me looking at Scotch mallows. Yeah, out came the Scotch mallows right in front of me. So I'm like, oh my God. Have you ever had them? Oh my God. They're so good. They're like some kind of caramel or butterscotch, I guess, caramel, and then marshmallow and dipped in chocolate. Oh my gosh. No.
Good.
I got to stay away from Halloween candy though. It's everywhere. That doesn't count. That's seeds. So hi, Christina, and hi, Holly. Welcome. Griselle, hi. So anyway, yeah, I had to have the shirt, and that was kind of neat. I'm so glad you're on time, Griselle, because we watched that.
We do.
We're excited tonight because I'm glad everybody's good, and you're good too, Sabine. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, great. Sabine is. I'm so glad she's here tonight. She is a shaman, and we're doing, Sabine, a meetup here at my home. We capped it at 10 people in here, and we're going to be doing, it's going to be so fun. We have like a crackling fire on the TV, and we're going to have singing bowls and be on the floor, and yoga mats and journeying and drumming, and it's going to be fabulous. So I can't wait till Saturday. It's going to be really neat.
That sounds fun.
Isn't it going to be fun? And so, you guys, I'm kind of going to turn this over to Sabine. What we're hoping tonight is to find out a little bit about shamanism. And she has graciously written up about shamanism, and it is for you. I don't know, how long do we have that document in the posted for everybody? Accessible?
3 days.
Okay, you have 3 days to download it, and it's right in the post, and it will tell you, give you an introduction and tell you all about shamanism. So we want to really thank her for putting that effort in to even create that for us. And so
Sure.
3 days you have to do it, and then it expires, it'll be gone. That's a gift for you, okay? And so we hope to find out a little bit about singing bowls and drumming and all this mystic stuff. That's what I think about when I think shamanism. And so Sabine will be getting comments from the audience. So you guys go ahead and please write questions to her during the show, and we'll get times where we can answer that. But we do want to see if we can do a little bit. I'm ready to zen out at the end and get a little quiet time and see us, I don't know, a totem, spirit totem or something.
Yeah.
Thank you, Grizel. You're welcome. Okay. It's in your court now, Sabine. Tell us a little bit about being a shaman and shamanism.
Okay, well, it's the oldest form of spiritual practice, and you can do it at home. You can take classes if you like, but you don't have to. And the great thing about it, it's about a quest of for inner knowledge and power, and you also connect to yourself. First, you get to know more about yourself. You connect to your higher self, which is the goal. And once you do that, and if you want to continue on the shamanic path, you can try to help others in their quest for knowledge. You can be a healer. There are different ways you can approach this. But if you're new to this, then, I would just, kind of experiment with it. And there's not many things that you need. You don't even need to get a drum. Usually when we do a journey, we do the drumming for, 10, 15, 20 minutes. And during that time, we connect and we take a journey. And there are different worlds you can go to. You can go to lower world, you can go to middle world, and you can go to upper world. And the definition of that is in the handout that Andy posted. And once you do that, you might get some messages from a totem animal or spirit animal, and it's for us to kind of analyze that. What can this tell us, and what do we need help with? So this is a tool that you can do if you have time at home. You just maybe at night when you want to relax. So you don't really need a drum, but of course you can do it with the drumming, or you can tune into a YouTube video, or you can have some rattles, or I personally have a sound machine because I have trouble sleeping. So you can listen to ocean waves or to raindrops, whatever works for you.
Wow, that's amazing. So that's really good to know. I'd love to do this on YouTube. Are you thinking ever of doing your own YouTube video? I mean, we can put it on our YouTube channel.
Well, it takes time. The thing about shamanism, and this is, very important to me, that's why I don't want to start, a practice yet, is you need to find balance. This is the quest for balance also, and you need to find balance within yourself and on the outside. So, you go deep inside and, you find out what is out of balance and how can I help myself. And I also need to be grounded. So this is very important when we do the journey, that we are connected to the earth and that we ground. Because if you're not grounded, you will have trouble, seeing anything or getting anything out of this journey. So the grounding is, number one. So, and once you achieve that, you will find balance. And I think this is very important for the viewers to know.
And even in my Wiccan practice, when I actually do rituals for people now, and I have 2 on the 24th to do the full moon. I always do ground too. ground it, and then we send everything up. So I understand the grounding thing. I love that we can do this at home. I'm really excited about that. I'm ready to practice.
Yes.
You know, it's good for us to learn all this stuff and to be guided. Do you feel that if you go into this, you need a mentor?
For me personally, I would say no. But of course, I have been taking classes for a while now. So it depends, how much you want to connect to this or how much you can connect to it. Because obviously there are different practices you can approach. You can do yoga, you can do the bowls, you can go somewhere where they play the bowls, you can do it on your own, you can do energy healing. It depends on your, on your interest and on your connection. So I would say, if you just want to, kind of explore a little bit, try it at home on your own and see, how it works for you, what you get out of it. And, you can also go in there with questions, and also just look around you because there are signs all over, like, for example, I had 2 weeks ago, I told this story to Debbie, so Andy doesn't know it, but real quick. So I was at the beach and then I was at my house for a couple of hours, and then I did leave my phone upstairs where I'm now in my loft area. So the phone was ringing. So I was trying to, grab the phone, and suddenly I feel something hit me on the head, and I had no idea what it was. And actually, a bird got inside my house. So that bird was landing right on my head. And, I didn't know. And then I saw the wings and, I kind of freaked out. So, and it took me 3 hours to get the bird out. But, this is a sign. So as a shaman, you look at everything, it has a meaning and, it has a message for you. And I certainly have looked up, the bird, what the message is. Of course, there are different theories. For me, it's about change. And I think the change will come in many ways. But yes, if you want to get into this kind of spiritual practice, you definitely have to connect with nature, and you will get there, and I'm not telling you there's only one way to do it. The beauty about this is that you can do it, however it works for you. I'm not saying, you need to sit there for 10 minutes and meditate, or you need to do whatever. This is totally up to you. So, I think this is the beauty of it, the freedom of choice.
Well, you certainly connected with nature with the bird on your head.
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
But I want to tell you guys, I want to tell you guys that after my brother passed away, they found, in the immediate family, found a bird in the house, came right in the house. And so I always felt that if a bird does come in your house, it is a major message, like somebody wants you to know they're there. Just like when you see butterflies and they actually land on you after somebody passes away. There are signs. I was talking to somebody today and I said, last night, literally look for the signs. I have learned that it can be right in front of you. So I'm so excited about that. You can take your questions, go into a journey, and come out with the answers. So I'm excited about that. I got a lot of questions.
Good.
So Sabine, did you want to show us a little bit of your tools that you have, the tools of the trade?
Yes, absolutely. So, actually what I wanted to mention here, I'm excited about these cards here, and they're shamanic oracle cards. So I hope you can see this. This is the book here. Is that good? I don't know if you can see that because I can't.
Not really, but that's okay. Little bit.
Okay. So I don't know.
A little bit higher.
Higher?
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Mystical Shaman Oracle.
I tried that with Sabine, and it was right on for both of us.
Wow. Right
on. It was like, I was like going, oh my gosh, this is exactly what's going on, and the same for her. We've got it, Sabine. We can see it.
Okay. So yes, I want to do the cards later, and you just, we can. The set has 64 cards, and the viewers just can give me a number and I can read from the book. So this is definitely something that you can, if you like cards or, tarot cards, oracle cards. So these are really nice cards. And then, of course, we have, a book about, you can look it up online. There's a link on the handout. This is a book about spirit animals or totem animals, and I have explained the difference. Because the totem animal is chosen for you at the time of your birth, so it will be with you your whole life, but you might not necessarily have connected with your totem animal. But spirit animals come and go in throughout your life, and you might encounter a couple, during the journey. So this is a book that you can certainly, or any kind of book about spirit animals that you can look at, and if you get something during the journey, let's say you get, I don't know, a bear or an eagle or whatever, then, and you're not familiar with the meaning, then I would either go online or look up, look the meaning up in the book and see how that relates to you. And then, of course, we have the drum here, and I don't know if you can see the drum. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Higher? Okay, so this is what I use for the journey. So there's a drum here. And then also we have rattles, and the rattles are right here. You can see that here. These are the rattles. So, and we can do, this is also something, if you don't want to do the drumming, you can get, yourself some rattles, and then, you can do this, if that is more pleasant for you than the drum, then you can try this, or you can, listen to the ocean or whatever works for you. So this is what we have. And then also we got the bowls here, and then, which I will play next. And then this is our rainbow one. Can you see that one?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
It's beautiful.
And this is the sacral chakra, which is the second chakra. So this is note D. And also what some people maybe not know about the bowls, they have different notes and they connect to different chakras. Then this one is, this is F, this is the heart chakra. This one here. And then we have, this is A, and this is a lotus bowl, and this is the third eye. And you can see the color here. You see that purple? This is for the third eye.
Third eye.
Oh.
I want a bowl. I want one. I'm kind of lousy at playing them, but Sabine said you have to connect with it.
Yes, you do. So if you, of course you can, go online or go to, to a place where they sell, the sound bowls. You can certainly, at some crystal stores, they will have them. So, you can look at them and you can play them, but don't expect instant results, because, you have to connect to these bowls. And then also when you get one, I would say go within and then see what you connect to. And on the handout, there's, the 7 chakras are listed, and, where they're located, and, how they connect, inside your body. So just, kind of listen to your intuition here, what it is you need to connect with, or you want to connect with. So of course you can get, one for every chakra if you want, but, if I wanted to start this, I would just get, maybe one first, and then try and see how that works. Or you can go somewhere, maybe to a yoga place where they, have classes, or they have events where they play, multiple bowls, and you can listen to that and see, does that work for me or not? So that's what I would do.
Can you give us a minute of so we can hear one?
Yes. So absolutely. So let's start with this one. This is the heart chakra one. as you notice, it gets very loud, and then when you touch it, it's still vibrating. So once you play it, and then, for a couple of seconds after, it's still vibrating. So let's go for the sacral chakra, for the rainbow one, because each of them
sounds like it's talking. Oh, it sounds like it's talking.
I think it is, Debbie. It is talking. So let's go for this one.
Wow. And
So
you guys, you got to know it can phase differently in person for sure, but that's loud. I mean, you vibrate, my whole house goes,
Really?
downstairs, so loud. And then put your hand on it. Oh, feels great.
So shall we go for the third one, for the lotus one?
Sure. Yeah.
This one is the third eye, and when I got this one, funny story, I at first I thought it was defective because I couldn't play this bowl, and I said, wow, I even wrote to the place where I got it from. I said, I think there's something wrong with this bowl, and I really had to connect. I got this third eye, my intuition told me I need the third eye, but it took me a while to connect to this one because you really have to tune in, and of course, there's a certain frequency to all these bowls. So you kind of have to sync your own frequency to the frequency of the bowl. So after a while, then, I found out, okay, I can play this bowl just in case, you do get, whatever bowl. And then, at first you have trouble playing that bowl. Just keep in mind that you do have to connect to it. Okay, so let's go for it.
I like that one a lot.
Yes.
That's my favorite.
Yes, I think mine too. I like this. And I also like, there are different designs on them, and I like to get a variety. So most people will have, this white one, which is very pretty and has, very good sound and vibration. But I do like, to have the colors on there. And also, let's say, you have 15 bowls and, you have to memorize which one is which. So, when you look at this, the lotus one, it's easy because it has the purple color, so it's the third eye, or you might have the indigo, or you might have the green for the heart chakra, and then also you can get the rainbow one, which I like purely because of the design. I think it's very pretty, but also if you have multiple bowls, it's kind of easy to see which one is which, unless you know right away, or you can label them, whatever works. And then also what I wanted to say, so you play these bowls to, to get enlightenment, to relax, but also they increase your vibration. And the vibration most people are probably familiar with that term, is the frequency that you radiate in. It's the frequency of your energy. So some people have, you know, a high vibration naturally. Some people, you know, will have a lower vibration. But this is when you play these bowls, they increase your vibration. So you radiate at a higher frequency. So that's the goal here.
Well, that's wonderful. Is there any questions, Andy, from anyone yet? Do you guys have questions for her before we do a little journey? I'm excited about the oracle cards because I can't wait till the end when she'll pick a card for some of you. Okay. Any questions there?
Yeah. Well, this one doesn't really. Here's a few hellos. We have Vicky. She says hello. And then we have Heidi. Says hi. Grizel, she has one that says, well, not really a question, but I have been seeing a dragonfly, a red one. I think it's specifically her spirit animal or totem.
It could be, yes. How has she seen it multiple
times? She hasn't said if she has or not.
Okay.
But we have Wendy here saying orca is her totem animal. Grizel is also saying that she's done a lot of research on bowls, and she loves your information that you're providing in this download link that we're sharing.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah. Holly absolutely loves it. Says it puts her in a total trance.
Great.
Wow. Well, should we go ahead and do we have a sponsor tonight? I sent you, I shared a link to Checkered Lily Apothecary. So let's go do a shout out for her. Kimberly Brochu is the founder of Checkered Lily Apothecary. It's on Etsy. And there's a post that I put of all her. She's starting her Halloween products right now. So she's got all the information in that. I think the picture right now, that purple color might be the seance one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I have that. And she has the best names for her stuff. She has one of them is a disease of something. I don't remember what it was. But this one is seance.
Yeah, disease of astonishment. And she's also got like the witchcraft stack as well.
All kinds of products.
Seance, yeah.
Yeah, all kinds. So do go and check our ad, the little ad or post that I put on about Checkered Lily Apothecary. She's on Etsy and she does everything is just pure and wonderful, and she has vegan products as well. So check her out. We thank her for being a sponsor for us tonight. So Sabine, do you want to do a little mini journey thing?
Yes, we can do that, but I will do about 5 minutes. Is that a good time? What do you think?
Yeah, that's good. And everybody get comfortable and turn on your speakers, put them up a little bit. And we're going to also go inward and follow Sabine. And I guess, would this be just to answer a question or to find a spirit animal or totem animal? What is this journey going to do for us?
Well, it could do multiple things. So, as I said, I believe in freedom of choice. So I'm not telling you, let's try to go to lower world or to upper world. So wherever you land, you will know. Also, if you don't see anything or if you don't get any messages, no reason to be upset about it, because, sometimes it takes a while. It certainly took me a couple of times, to see something. So, don't go in with, the pressure, I have to see something, or, I have to get a message. So if you don't get anything the first time, then I would look at it as a nice meditation, which you can certainly do. But then just keep going at it. Eventually you will get something. And I think persistence is a good tool here, even though some people, they might get something the first time. And also what I wanted to say before we start, make sure you have your both feet on the ground. So if you're laying down, whatever, I would suggest that you put your feet on the ground and just try to ground yourself, and try to picture yourself with roots growing from your hips down to the ground. And I always imagine for myself a gold color, whatever color works for you. So just make sure you're grounded. And when we start, I will be drumming for 5 minutes, and then at the end you will hear a callback, which will be, so just let me demonstrate so you know what it is. So the drumming will be like this. And then once we're done with this, after the 5 minutes, and I'll have the timer, you will hear a callback which will be something like this. Because ideally you would be in a trance state. You will, where you get the messages and you will see things. So when you hear this at the end, this is the callback when we conclude our journey, and then we can discuss it. And whatever, if you see spirit animals, totem animals, that is great. And if you feel you have found your totem animal that you can connect with, or maybe have before, because that totem animal will show up multiple times, like it has for me. So I know mine has shown up 3 times for me, and mine is a Pegasus, which is not in the book, but I just look up the horse. So if you get whatever creature that is not your typical animal, don't worry about it. If it has wings, or however it looks like, just go with it and just listen to the message.
Sabine, when you do this type of journey and stuff, is it good to be hydrated, to drink water, to kind of center yourself? And is the color gold around you, is that a protection?
The gold, I was told gold is my color and gold is in my aura. So that's why for myself, I use gold, but you can use, it could be protective, but yes, it's the colors are just around me, and it just gold works for me. But you can use whatever color if you want, purple or blue, whatever color you can connect with, or of course you can use white, whatever works for you. So yes, so you just make sure, that you picture yourself growing roots all the way to the ground, to make sure you're anchored and centered and grounded, because that's the main thing here. Because for me, this was certainly a problem, and sometimes it still is, because my vibration is very high. So if I'm not grounded, I actually get a physical reaction to the drums or to the bowls. So and I don't want that, because then I get an overload. So I have to ground. There is no way around it.
Okay, so Andy, we're going to go in a trance. So get your little drink. Everybody get a little drink of water, sip of water or something. And you ready to trance? Andy's already gone. Look at that. All right. Sabine.
I was curious.
Sabine,
I was curious.
Okay, and want to close your eyes, or some people like to wear a blindfold. So if you like to wear a blindfold, get the blindfold, but you don't have to. But most people close their eyes. But if you don't want to close your eyes, of course you don't have to. But it's a good tool, kind of, to tune out, and just concentrate on the drumming.
Okay.
Sabine, for me, I had a question. If I start seeing things, I know when I do readings, sometimes I feel like I channel it in and then it comes out.
Yes.
Not necessarily trance, but maybe twilight trance or half trance. Right. And then I forget it. During this exercise, is it okay to write down anything? Is that even an option?
Yes, absolutely. So, yes, it's an option. What we do when I go to my meetups, or when I go to the classes, we have a journal. So after the journey, we write our experience, our whatever we saw down. But you don't, I mean, you can do it during the journey if you want. You can do it after. You can memorize it. That's why I said, the beauty of it is you do whatever works for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, that's amazing because I have amnesia after I do readings, and
Mhm.
and I don't remember any dreams. So yeah, I'd have to write it down. It would be gone. We are ready. Is everybody out there ready? We're gonna go ahead.
Ready?
Feet
Okay,
on the
so we're
ground.
on the ground. We're starting. Okay. Everybody ready? Come back to your bodies and shake your hands and move your feet, wiggle your toes.
Wow. Oh, you guys that are watching, start typing your experience, okay? So we can look at that. Oh, Carlos. Carlos got goosebumps when the drumming,
Really
I bet. Yeah. Wow. Oh, wow. Andy, how'd it go?
It was good. I kept seeing a lot of. It felt like I kept seeing future events for myself,
Oh, that is
which was
great.
which was kind of cool. It was prosperity, and I even seen. I don't know where it was, but I saw a picture of a Victorian house. Of course, um, it must be things that I'm manifesting for. So
Could be.
Wow.
it's very relaxing. And I did breathing during that, and I wrote a few things down for myself. So
Well,
yeah.
that's neat.
Did you see any kind of spirit animal?
Um,
A spirit house.
A spirit house? That's good.
Yes.
no, but I've experienced the spirit animal almost similar to you in the sense where I had a squirrel sneak into my house
Oh, wow. It's a
through the
message.
window, and I caught it, and he showed its teeth at me, and I recorded the whole thing. And then got him out of the house. That was the,
You know what? I'm going to look this up for you.
That's funny. That is funny. Holly says, I keep seeing a blue bird. When I had my eyes closed, I could only see like a mountain with the sun in the back. You know, I wasn't going anywhere, guys. And then a spirit came behind me and I said, you better show yourself on camera. And it pushed over here. And when I do readings and I know there's somebody here, they'll push here. But this time they went over and then they pushed over on that side. So it took a while till they decided to step out of the picture. And then I got purple. I just got all this purple color.
wow.
Third eye.
I didn't go anywhere, guys, but I saw color. So
Third eye. That's your intuition, Debbie.
Oh, well, I do have that. Wendy says, at the ocean shore at night with full moon, I was pulled into the water by a giant squid. Now, Wendy, I thought your animal was an octopus. I don't know why. Didn't I think that? But write to me. Wasn't it? You said it was, what did she say her spirit animal was? You can remember? An orca. So I think, I don't know. There's something about an octopus. So let's see. Oh my God. Do you feel like that happened, Wendy? Or is that what you saw on your journey? That'd be scaring me.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Predatory animals. Wow. Oh no, I don't want to see a shark or anything. What's a fetch? What's a fetch? It's my fetch.
I think it's her thing, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. Julie didn't get anything this time.
You have to keep trying, Julie, like me. I have an opportunity Saturday because we're having a meetup here. But I've gone through this with Native Americans. I did get to go. It was amazing to see where I went and see the animal and all that stuff. And so it will come, Julie, but we probably longer than 5 minutes, get a little bit more comfortable. I think if I had a blindfold, it would be good. But I'm really a control freak, guys. So
yes, yeah. Sorry, but Julie, so don't worry if you don't see anything. You know, the first time, you know, like I said, it took me a couple of times, and sometimes, you know, will take a really long time. But also, you know, maybe the reason why you didn't see anything is, you know, maybe you're not ready to connect. And also we did only a 5-minute journey. So, you know, usually it's, you know, 15, 20 minutes. So, you know, I would say, you know, don't worry about it, you know, just try it again.
Oh, that's amazing. Anybody else, Andy, have it? Otherwise, if you'd like to, we're going to go look at that. And then if you want an oracle card pulled for you, you know, we can do a few of those. Go ahead, Andy.
So Grizel had, she felt an angry spirit, then an elephant eye blinked slowly, telling her to let go of the past. Some wedding band links breaking, as if breaking free from the past, and then dolphins with wings.
That is so awesome, Crystal.
Wow.
That is awesome. What do you think,
I like the wings. Yes, I like the dolphins. The dolphin is definitely in the book. So, or you can go online and look up the dolphin. And then, you know, like for me, I believe my totem animal is the Pegasus, which is the horse with the wings. So a lot of creatures that you would see in nature might appear, you know, with wings. So if you're unsure what this is, you know, I would look up, you know, the creature without the wings, the animal without the wings, and go with that. So for me, the Pegasus is, you know, from the Greek mythology, which I love. You know, I read Greek and Roman mythology for years. That was my favorite thing to read. So, you know, I think this has meaning for me. But yes, if you get the dolphin with the wings, look up the dolphin. But I think the wings have a special meaning to you. And you know, maybe if you get this next time as well, then it even might be your totem animal that you can really connect to.
What did Wendy say? A fetch is what? A sea talk? Sea talk for spirit animal. Who does sea talk? I need to know more. That's amazing. I love that. I love it. And Grizel said a red koi fish. She saw a red koi fish, right?
Yeah, she's seeing a lot, and then she saw a dragonfly wings, and then yeah. So
see, my totem animal is actually a falcon. So it's a bird.
Falcon. Yeah, birds are always nice.
Yeah, because I remember going on the journey and saying, "Is that an eagle? What is this?" I feel like it's a falcon. And so anyway, that was amazing. I remember like going on a canoe ride, you know, on a lake and everything, and then seeing this bird. It was just amazing. Oh gosh, thank you for that. And is there any more? Otherwise, if you'd like to have an oracle card pulled, please put what kind of number, 1 to what?
It's 1 to 64. So any number in between for the cards.
Okay. So you guys put a number down in the comments, and Sabine will hopefully have them numbered 1 to 64.
Yes, I already adjusted the numbers here. Yes, I'm good to go.
And we'll go ahead, and like I told you, I did this with her the other day, and it was spot on. It was eerie how something that was going on with me, Andy, and a sentence came out. And also with Sabine, we looked at it and we're going like, oh my gosh, this is what's happening. And there was the sentence. Carlos, you're here. Go ahead and put a number down, Carlos. You guys write some numbers.
We have Grizel with 33.
Okay, we'll go ahead and look at that.
33, 35, 33. Okay, which is the magic. So let me see if I can show this. Can you see this card here?
Let's see.
I like that one.
Magic.
That's beautiful. Just like Grizel. Look how pretty Grizel is. Beautiful.
Okay, so let's see what 33 is. So, and then with these cards, if you ever want to get the cards, they come with a book. So you can, you know, look it up anytime, and it has an explanation of, you know, the essence. It starts with the essence, and then it's the invitation. This is your message, and the medicine. So there's like 3 parts to this card. So number 33 is the essence, and it says this symbol represents the infinite intelligence of Great Spirit that makes up for the fundamental fabric of the universe. We experience the evidence of the magic through synchronicity, or meaningful coincidence. And the invitation of this card is, when magic happens, you're invited to see the world through the eyes of wonder and awe, taking on the innocence of a child who knows that all things are possible. Infinite potential exists at the great mind, and you are being invited to call it in and recognize the dance in synchronistic events, signs, symbols, and omens given to you through the oracle of the ordinary world. This is a sign that Spirit is reminding you that you co-create your world in a sacred partnership. Your part is to dream, to intend, and to watch for the signs that show you that the next action to take. Right now, it appears that you, it keeps on going. You want the whole thing?
You might as well. If we have a lot of numbers, we might just pick the first part or something.
Okay, yeah, I can read the invitation of the end of the invitation. Right now, it appears that you are on the right track to make your dreams come true. Great Spirit is listening and acting on your behalf. Pay attention. Magic gives birth to miracles.
Well, that was
Wow.
wonderful. I want 33 too, Grizel. That was a good one. Okay, I love that. Is there another number?
Yep, we have Wendy that she put down 16.
16, okay. 16 is the eagle. You see, it's the eagle, 16. Okay, let's see what the eagle is all about. 16. Okay, so we're going to read the essence and the invitation. The essence, the eagle comes from the east, the place of the rising sun, of new beginnings. She soars high in the sky, sees the smallest detail with clarity without losing track of the bigger picture, and nests in the high mountains. For eagle, there is no obstacle, only opportunity. She calls you to ascend, to acquire perspective, so you can fly high, wing to wing with Great Spirit. And the invitation is, have you become trapped in your daily routine and feel you do not know where to go and what to do next? Have you lost great sense of purpose? Eagle invites you to take a deep breath and spread your wings. When was the last time you opened them? Eagle reminds you that your spirit was born to soar to the heavens. As you complete choices, ask yourself, do I want to live in a chicken coop, sheltered from life, counting the regular feedings, or do I want to soar like an eagle? If your answer is the latter, then you must accept. Eagle invitation and embrace that courage that will help you to choose your freedom. So that was the eagle, number 16.
Wow, Wendy,
Wow.
Wendy, that was spot on. That was great. Wendy's my friend. I feel like Wendy, this was right on. That was wonderful. I also want 16, 33 and 16. I like that. I like that. Carlos, great. You put one up.
Which number is it?
44.
44. 44. 44 is the sacrifice. Okay, so let's see, 44. I think my lighting here is not that good, but I can make it 44. So I'm just going to read the invitation and maybe the medicine of 44 of the sacrifice. So the invitation is, the sacrifice asks that you offer to Spirit that which is most precious to you. Your offering will be sacrificed and returned tenfold. You will be elevated to the altar at which you have been praying, and meet the divine in the table which with the heavenly feast. You are a welcome guest in this banquet. Your heart is the only worthy offering you can bring. Life has been generous with you in so many ways. And the medicine of this card is, what is the one person or thing that you feel you cannot live without? Is it time to offer it all to Spirit so that so that it may unfold as it will? Do not cling to the old form or allow your sacrifice to weigh heavily upon you. You have sacrificed yourself and your dreams for too long. Now is the time to meditate, to rededicate yourself to your journey. When you make sacred, you open the doors to infinite wealth. Do not delay. So this is the sacrifice number 44.
Oh,
Wow, that was amazing. That was neat. We have about 3 or 4 more minutes, and we do want to tell everybody how to get a hold of Sabine also and see all the great things that she has. Yeah, that was good. Do we have one more number, or are we good?
Yep, we do.
Okay.
Let's see. And Carlos, he says, wow, he loves it. So, let's see. Okay, you guys. Julie didn't get. Let's do Julie so that she has something to take. 53 is what she has.
53. 53. Oh, I like that one. This is the sun.
Ooh, I like that one.
So the sun, 53, Julie, for you. Let's see what we got here. 53. So I will read the invitation and the medicine. So the invitation, have you been hibernating? Have you been introspective? It is time to come out of your cave and savor the life-giving light of our star. The sun rekindles your passion and your creative energy. Life is calling you to shine your light and to add your lightness and humor to the seriousness around you. Get out and play. The medicine? Have you been shining your light for too long? Remember that daylight is only half of the day. The night must have her equal time, and she offers us her gifts as well. Be careful not to be blinded by your light or the light of others. Do not become enamored with yourself or worship others. Beware your shadow. Revel in your midday glory, but do not be afraid of the warning of the light at dusk. So there was the sun, number 53.
Wow.
Awesome.
I love that, Jack. I'm thinking about getting it. I love it. Well,
great.
Thank you so much, Sabine. And we're going to go ahead. Andy, do you have some? Sabine has a Etsy shop, and it's Spiritual Galaxy. The name of it's Spiritual Galaxy on Etsy. We have the links for you. But I think we have some pictures of some of the things that she makes. And also, Sabine is going to be in, Sabine, the event you're doing, the art event. Can you say a few words about that?
Yes, so it's from Raw Artists San Diego. It's on October 10th from 6 to 10 p.m. And they actually scouted me through my Etsy shop. So they invited me to participate in this art show. And they also have a fashion show, and they will have music, and they will have 70 different artists there. So it's a great show. It's an event that they will have, throughout the year in different cities. So on October 10th, it will be in San Diego, and if you would like to buy tickets for that event, I'm sure Andy can put up the link, would be rawartist.org, and then you would add at the end Spiritual Galaxy. So maybe Andy can put up that link later. That will go directly to my flyer there. I think it's a great show, and they will have their, different artists there. They will have film and music and jewelry and cosmetics. So I think there's a great variety here, and the House of Blues is, obviously a great location. So if you like to check this out, they would be happy to welcome you there. And everybody who buys a ticket, I will send a free gift to you. And the gift is a smudge stick that that Andy probably can put up on the site, and a crystal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was eyeing that, Sabine.
You
I had
are?
to hold back. Yeah. She's got amazing stuff on there. I only, just went through a few of the items on your page, and they're all handmade, aren't they?
Yes, they are, and it's very time consuming, but it's something I started this because actually Debbie inspired me. So I went to Debbie's and we did the Wiccan salt jar, and so I made a love one for myself, and I was thinking, I really like that. I'm going to make more, and then I said, okay, I do like design, and then I said, okay, how can we make this fit, in my space here? So I started to put decorations on there, like flowers, and then I added the Palo Santo, and then I just started, then I found some with the lights, and I said, this is great. And I have them all over my house, and they actually, I think they work. I have the little ones, the Four Corners energy jars, which you put in the different directions, like you would when you open Sacred Space. By the way, when you do a journey at home, you don't have to do this, but when you want to get into it, first you would open Sacred Space, where you start in the south, and you end in the east, so you're protected, and then at the end of the journey you would close Sacred Space. But yes, so I got into this, and I feel really connected to it because I had a past life as a Native American, and when I do this stuff, I get inspired to do more. And the talking stick, I made it for the meetup because I said I need a talking stick, and I like to work with wood and feathers and herbs. So this is a great thing, and it doesn't feel like work. So I really enjoy doing that.
Okay. Sabine, thank you so much.
Well,
those are very beautiful.
Yeah,
thank you.
They're gorgeous. I knew when you came over and you made that first jar, I was like, this, you could take a picture of this. It's great. So thank you, Sabine. We do want to do, yesterday I was on Vicki McDonald's show on the experience in Haunted and Medium. What's the name of it? I can't remember. Experience in Haunted and Medium?
Yep.
Okay.
It's pretty close. Yep.
Yeah. So I was on Vicki McDonald's show, and that was a lot of fun. We did readings the whole time. It was really good. About an hour's worth of readings, one after another. And so I invited Vicki to be on Friday to do readings with Andy and me and Vicki McDonald doing readings on Friday. And also I've got, let me look. I've got, because Don did come and give me his address, so he got the tacos. I do have another taco gift card for Friday, so that's going to be a lot of fun. So, and then I do want to remind you that next Wednesday, that Shannon Parsons is going to be on, and she's the EFT expert and also life coach. So you come with your questions. She's going to tell you about this wonderful system about getting rid of phobias and PTSD and things like that, okay? And just calming yourself down and really curing or having a therapy for anxiety. So you may have a loved one that needs to know, or you want to know. She's going to be here. And all this great experience life coaching. She does have an expertise working with children, by the way, okay? So I want you to know that if you know any children that may need the service, that may be autistic or Asperger or something like that. Okay. So those are a couple of shows. We are, Andy, completely booked out for Wednesdays in October. We have Kevin Lee coming back on. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. He's going to be talking about spirit communication. We have Zoe with the fairies. And also, she's a channel through her performance art. I've been putting her terrific pictures up on Psychic Fixes if you guys haven't seen. And we're going to have Lindsay Marino, right?
Right. Yeah. She's an amazing medium. She does a lot of, she's based in Florida, but she does a lot of platform mediumship events. She will also, she's a teacher, so she teaches mediumship for beginners. She's very, very passionate about what she does. So I'm excited to have her on. Yeah.
Do we know what she's going to talk about that night?
She should be talking about like mediumship, how to connect. I'm still gonna get some questions from her, some things that she would like to discuss. So, and we have her booked on October 10th. So,
okay, oh, good.
Yeah.
And then we have Wendy Polito, who is our, if you see the lady on the show that was here that has the tiger and the octopus and the orca, that is Wendy. And she was just on our show doing pendulum readings. And that was a great show. But she's going to be here on the 24th. And she is a gifted, if you saw her icon, her little profile pic, there she is, a face painter. So we have, maybe she'll show us a little bit of face painting or do some readings on that day. So we are, I mean, and of course, Halloween, we're keeping that open. We'll have some kind of special thing on that day. Well, I imagine we'll be going remote or something like that. And so we are totally like booked up. It's amazing. I'm so excited. Yes. So you guys, be sure to see us Friday, 6:30 Pacific time. And your time is 7:30, right, Andy, for our show? Okay.
Yep.
And East Coast is 9:30. So Vicki McDonald, she's going to stay up past her bedtime, you guys. She's going to be with us for the full hour. So we want to thank you. Did we lose Sabine?
We did.
Or she?
Yeah,
oh, unfortunately.
she dropped off.
Okay.
So.
Unfortunately, that happens.
Yeah.
Great show, Andy. Great show.
This has been great. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Once again,
and
the
document you, Sabine.
that Sabine has available, the link is in the description. So, and you can feel free to rewatch the video too and share it, and all that. So,
all right.
Anyways.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a safe week. See you Friday. Bye.